Just go. Hello and welcome, guys. It's Leon Street once again. This is actually take two. Tried to do this live stream about 5 minutes ago, and for whatever reason, the computer crashed over there. So apologies, guys. Take two. Whiteboard Wednesday, Leon Street from businessownerelevation.com, and I have another fantastic training for you. And you know, fortunately, if you were present when I started about 5 minutes ago and got going, you'd actually seen the first part of the training. But I'm just going to just jump straight into it, guys, so I can break this down and just kind of take you through where I want to lead you with this training so we can help you in your business and your next marketing campaign. So I'm just going to cover this for the moment, very rudimentary. But today's training is why business owners must understand features and benefits or risk failure in your next marketing campaign. And actually, this will become my prop piece a bit later, and I'll tell you more about that. But what I want to talk about, guys, is why is the title so dramatic in terms of risk and failure? Well, you'll risk failure if you don't understand the difference between features and benefits when it comes to your marketing campaigns. And you know, this is something that I speak with business owners quite a lot about. I mean, even some of the conversations I've had in the past week with some of our clients, coaches. We've got one client who's a doctor in alternative medicine. We've got a career coach, and then I was speaking to, in fact, today we had some of our clients in the offices, a small business. They also have an online kind of agency where they help local businesses. And one of the key things is that a lot of people do not understand the difference between a feature and a benefit. And the thing is, when you understand features and benefits, the benefits truly benefit you. Anyway, I'm just messing around, guys. Now, by understanding your features and benefits, the key thing here is that you're actually digging into what is it that the customer desires, because a benefit is really a result that the customer is going to find benefit from. So they're going to have this result, and therefore the features are really to do with what does your product or your service offer them. Yeah. And I'm going to get into features and benefits in a moment. But the point I was getting to is these conversations that I had with our clients in the past week is that they were interesting because a lot of the conversations were around webinars that I'm currently helping some of my clients implement into their webinar funnel as part of their overall marketing campaign. Now, a lot of people, they don't really dig deep into the research side of what their customers' pains are. And I'll say to you guys is that probably 99% of businesses out there, they don't dig into this. And what I'd say to you is do it, because this is where you will find the breakthrough. This is where you'll find the nuggets. One example was with one of our clients this week, Dr. and I was talking about alternative medicine. We started to look at where do her customers hang out. Do they actually hang out on Facebook? You know, most people shout Facebook because there's such, you know, a huge community of people on there. And, you know, there are other platforms. So what we started to do was look other places. We looked at some forums, and actually we stumbled across some real gold mines in the sense of we found some perfect places where her potential audience, potential customers, are actually engaging and interacting on forums. And what we found is that, you know, these people were engaging quite heavily, leaving lots of personal kind of messages, comments, and that kind of stuff, and revealing actually even more great fodder, more great content to actually wrap them into our offer when we put our hook out there and hook them with our bait. Now, the point I'm getting to is that you can only do that when your offer is good. You can only do that when you understand the benefits of what your products and services, you know, present to your customers, to your clients. And this is the reason why I want to do this Whiteboard Wednesday. So if you're watching this right now, guys, you will find, I definitely believe you'll find some nuggets that you can take away and put into your marketing. So let's get into it, guys. Now, what I'd started off with earlier is that I just want to break down what the difference is with features and benefits. And in essence, features are the facts about your products and service. And look at these particular examples we've got here. So a fact might be, I don't know, let's say we take a car. You can get the car in different colors. You can go red. You can get the car in different sizes. And you're thinking, can you? Well, let's put here like size of engine. Yeah. So that would be a feature. Yeah. So, you know, there are other facts. You can look at, you know, what types of materials. Maybe, you know, the car has like leather interior. So those are different features about a particular product. Now, if you're a coach, consultant, business owner, these features might relate to, you know, the products that you have or the services that you have. And you've really got to understand that this isn't something that you can just sell people on alone. You see, let's take the car example that I was speaking about, but now let's wrap this into let's go with Rolls-Royce. Let's wrap this into something more premium, and I'm going to put here benefits. Yeah. So the benefits are the result of having the features. So they're the result. So if features are the facts, benefits are the result that the customer gains. Yeah. So if you think about this example that I mentioned, so we're taking Rolls-Royce, what would be the benefit of having the car in a particular, I know that Rolls-Royce is coming in a two-tone color palette, so they have this kind of two-tone look that you can get, but what would be the benefit to their customer? Yeah, so with the color, we could say a direct benefit of the color is, in fact, I'll keep it in red as well so we can just spot that, is X, so it's exclusive. Yeah, so you don't get this color palette in any other car. Maybe it's specific to the Rolls-Royce. So what does that actually mean? What's the benefit? We have here an increase, I'll draw an arrow going up, in status. So not only having it in a specific color, but the benefit is it's exclusive, but it offers the buyer, the owner of the car, an increase in status. It's almost like an intangible. Have you ever heard the phrase when somebody says the perceived value or the perceived benefit? Here we are. We're talking about color of a car and how that links to exclusivity and status for the owner. What does that mean in terms of increasing status? Well, it means that people may, and this is a may, or people will look at them in a different light, in a probably more esteemed light. They'll probably put this person on some kind of pedestal, proverbially. Not everybody will, but that's what could be sold as a benefit, and this is all from color as a feature. So if we take size then, what would be the benefit of size? So we're talking about a Rolls-Royce, and this is so that we can break down why you need to understand features and benefits. So size, we could put in here comfort. Yeah, so by having a Rolls-Royce, it's an increase in size. It's a fairly big car. We're talking about engines. Well, maybe the more powerful the engine, the more comfortable, the more, you know, smoother the ride is. You don't feel the tug. It's like kind of just a continuous, I don't know, push of the accelerator that gives an increase in acceleration. See, look, I'm even selling a Rolls-Royce right now based on the benefits. It makes the person who drives the Rolls-Royce feel like king or queen of the road. Yeah, and that's just based on engine. So then you've got another one like materials. What could be a direct benefit of materials? Well, how about this? And this one, I'm going to push the bolt out. So here, let's say, I'm just going to pick a fact. So the material is like leather. It's hand cut leather, very exclusive. So what is the direct benefit here? I'll write this down in a moment. So with the leather interior as a feature, handcrafted, it gives the person who sits on these seats the most comfortable drive that they could imagine. Not only that, because of the comfort of these leather hand cut and crafted seats, it gives the owner the air of, you know, invulnerability. So I'll say, try and get my words out. It gives them the feeling of pure luxury. When other people, their guests, family, friends are in the car, they compliment them on such an amazing car, which raises their self-esteem, raises their happiness. Can you see how, as we go into the benefits, it's the result? It's almost like I'm talking about the lifestyle of having that Rolls-Royce. And this is why it's important, guys, to understand the difference between features and benefits. And in essence, the features are facts, the benefits are the results that you get from those facts. And if you're in business and you haven't gone through the features and benefits of your products and services, here's a really simple way to do that, guys. So what you can do is get a sheet of paper, put a line down the middle. On the left, you've got features, and on the right, you have your benefits. For every feature that you have, you then put a related benefit. And that way, you can show all of the benefits that relate to its feature. Why is that important? Well, when it comes to your marketing, a lot of the time you're looking for answers. How can I put this piece of content out? You know, what kind of headlines can I come up with? What kind of titles can I come up with that are going to hook people? Your benefits are your hooks. Your benefits are the things that people are really essentially looking for. They're looking for that result. They're looking for the result of, you know, what your products and services are going to do for them when they buy it, when they invest with you. They're looking at how they can improve their status, how they can, you know, benefit from what you have to offer. They're not looking for just the facts and figures, because if you sell on facts and figures, it's all based on intellect. There's no real emotion there, and people buy from people with emotion. Emotion is what seals the deal. So the more that you focus and understand benefits in your business, the more powerful that your messaging becomes, because now you can use benefits and what they mean to your customer in headlines. And more importantly, there's one final thing where you really need to get this part, and I'll just put this here and hopefully we can see it. So, final point, when you've got all of your benefits, yeah, you're going to come up with probably maybe your top three benefits. Excuse me a second. And so your main benefit that you come across essentially is what helps to form your USP, because after all, a USP is your chief or main benefit. And so what I'm pointing out here, guys, is that it's an important step to define your benefits, because it leads to a USP. Yeah, if you do not have a unique selling proposition, you know, how you stand out in your business, this could be the difference between either you getting the business or your competitors getting the business, or actually your customer taking no action whatsoever. So really spend the time in focusing on understanding features and benefits. So there it is, guys, very straightforward, pretty quick today. You know, why business owners must understand features and benefits or risk failure. I think I need to get a glass of water. For some reason, I've just got to that point where I've got that dry patch in my throat. Adam, do we have any water over there? Sending for one of my team members. But anyways, guys, if you got any questions about Whiteboard Wednesday, please leave them below this video. Please like, please share, please send me a glass of water if you have any. Here we are. Look, as if by magic. Much better. So as I said, please like, share, comment. If you've got any questions, you want to reach out to us, please remember to go to businessownerelevation.com. It's Leon Street every Wednesday, bringing you something fresh, bringing you something that maybe you haven't thought about in a while for your business to help your marketing move to the next level. Until the next time, guys, take care, look after yourselves, and stay safe.